Hey, how you doing? Welcome to A Living in 97. Thank you so much for allowing me a chance to deliver you yet another reading with me. Girl, my throat was fucked up yesterday. It's still not at its best, but I mean a cough drop in my goddamn mouth. So we can get through this reading. Man, let me tell you, I used to do refunds because, sometimes people just don't want to wait. And I get that. But, all my readings are from 24 to 72. No, 24 to up to from 24 to 72 to a week. So it take up from 24 hours up into a week to receive your readings with me. And I know sometimes you be anxious, but at the end of the day, outside of readings, I gotta be outside, I work, I be with my kids, it just be a lot going on. And then if my daughter is extremely clingy, so she be like this sometimes, and I don't like to do readings in front of her, if that makes sense. But she in my room, out of all rooms, I'm in her goddamn room. I gotta get this done so we can move on. I already kind of got my little sage and stuff burning out the window, got the window open. So, all the energy that comes in, going right back out the door. So with that being said, this is 22 minutes. Let's get started. Please and thank you for the Libra who is on the cusp side. They could definitely explain your emotional side, seeing as emotions or since water is associated with emotions, and it's kind of like Libra cusp. So you on the cusp of Scorpio. Let's see, Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective, for the Libra? Please and thank you. So you could definitely be juggling two different men, two different masculines right now. One could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. And then I think the other one was water. Could be a Scorpio, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. A tower moment has happened right now. I feel like this tower moment happened so you can, listen more to your intuition. It's almost giving like lesson learned, because what happened with this tower moment, it was supposed to show you to be more loving and kind, to yourself. It was one of those situations that's supposed to help you, build you, grow you, self-love, because the Queen of Cups is about love, nurturing, is a love, nurturing energy. And I feel like that's the type of energy that you give off, that loving, nurturing energy. Niggas be thinking that you their mama instead of your girlfriend type shit. But this is why this could have happened, to show you so you could be more aware, that type of energy, that type of love, that type of pureness that you have inside of you, you can't get that shit to everybody. It's time for you to work on that as well. So working on not being so loving and caring and kind and compassionate to people who just don't deserve that energy. So you could keep experiencing tower moments in your life. And I feel like that you keep experiencing these tower moments because Spirit is trying to show you. Remain hopeful. I feel like when you push off that energy and you giving that type of energy, they take it as a weakness. And when you have the whole ocean in front of you at times, you end up accepting the bare minimum while you pouring in theirs and taking from yours. I think that those are some of the things that you need to work on, especially when it comes to conflict. You don't want conflict in your life, but yet and still you keep feeding into, energies that don't deserve your energy, if that makes sense. And that's the world that you've created for yourself right now. At some point in time, you're gonna be asking yourself, you have to ask yourself, are you like mentally tired? Because this conflict comes with it kind of comes with the overpouring into, energies. And then sometimes if it's not reciprocated, it's not, it creates conflict. You could be pretending that everything is fine, Libra. Kind of in the dark. Not one to say you're in a dark place, but could definitely be in a dark place with some type of light. As long as you keep going towards the light, you're going to be okay. You have to stay strong though. And even while you're in this dark place and you're fighting to get to the light, that's where your strength comes in, because you can't fold. They want you to. The Knight of Wands is about there could be someone in your energy that's very childish. This could definitely be your energy, take it how it resonate, but it's kind of a childlike energy, very rebellious, quick-witted, moving fast type shit. Feeling as if they're in control. If this is an energy, could be dating a little young nigga who think he run you. That's dangerous. But this person isn't your tender cook. They don't make you happy. They're very, they keep you kind of in a very ungrounded place. The Empress is here as well. It's because you are ungrounded and you are not pouring, love and self-care into yourself. The Death card is in reverse. The Death card is in reverse because you have to be willing to, it's given like a forced new beginning where, you haven't been open to these new beginnings, or you haven't been wanting to end something. Hold on, let me see. You haven't been wanting to end something. I always keep tarot notes. I've been doing tarot since like 2021. How long it is? 21, like 3 years. I'm gonna say 3. I've been doing this shit for like 3 years, and I have to read my notes. What is it? Like change. You kind of like, it's like a forced change. And I feel like you keep avoiding these moments, or putting an end to this situation, because it's almost like you wanted to work with the limit. You feel like you kind of could be a Scorpio. Oh my God. I don't know if it's a Scorpio or not, but that's scared. And then the King of Cups fell. That is definitely water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Page of Cups is like, I guess he make you feel, maybe give you that young feeling. But there's also this King of Pentacles. I told you, it's 2 energies that you're juggling right now. One of them could be, one is the one that you could have just recently had a Tower moment with. What does the Devil represent? Another Tower moment. Capricorn. So one of these persons is one of the signs that you could have had a Tower moment with. If they aren't a Capricorn, they could have Capricorn placements. It runs deep, sis. They can act like a Capricorn, But however it goes, this person is someone that you was giving that nurturing energy to, that loving kind, being very sweet to. This was one of the people that you were pouring into more than you were pouring into yourself. And I feel like they was kind of working against you, or working against that, or they kind of was they put themselves in one of those predicaments, like where they was able to do what they needed to do for themselves. But I don't think that this affected you as much, because it was one of those situations where you wanted to avoid all conflict with this person anyway. Let me see. Yeah, you wanted to avoid conflict. So it was one of them situations where you was able to move forward, move on, like it is what it is type shit, right? But there was still conflict in your life. And you was, like I said, being in that dark place and staying strong. But then here come this Knight of Wands, which is the younger guy. No, by all means, this is not a love read. You meet this younger guy, and, you know, but he got kind of controlling. You know, he trying to, you know, be in control of the shit. But, and this is how you know that this person is not the one, because they ain't gonna do shit but give you broken promises, tell you that they gonna do these things and they not gonna do it. So, it got you in this very vulnerable place, with the Empress being in reverse. You're kind of afraid to let this go because the way this person makes you feel. But then here comes this Capricorn, or this King of Pentacles here. Let's see. You don't know which decision to go. Especially when it comes to, you know, love and like who you want to be with. I think you need to focus on you. The Page of Swords is in reverse. Was unproductive or being unproductive, exhausted, kind of, you know what I'm saying? You could be definitely exhausted from the mind games that these people is playing. And you definitely need to, you know, fall back from social media, you know, fall back from the internet, period. So you can focus on what you view as success. So, and then another thing is, when you fall back, and you act, and it ain't that you acting like you don't care. You do not give a fuck. It's like it lights some type of torch in their ass or something. Or like, oh, I want her to want me. And now she acting like she don't want me. Now I gotta go over there and want her. But you gotta be careful with that shit, because a narcissist know how to play a dirty game. So be cautious of narcissistic energy. The Devil is here. The Devil is about, you know what I'm saying, it's not necessarily just because the Devil in tarot is not what people assume it to be. But it is very, like, lingering energy. You know, could definitely be kind of toxic. You don't want to feel confined to holding on to this stuff, or feel like you're being controlled by, you know, someone that could be giving off devil energy. In other words, narcissistic energy. You definitely need to focus on moving forward and healing. It's what it's given. It's time for you to kind of boss up. And you got to be in your alpha sometimes. But I definitely feel like you're in denial about that. Like come on now. At this point, and at this where we are in life, the bullshit, all that shit got to stop. Like, you got to start for real focusing on what's best for you and yourself. If not, you're going to keep repeating the same cycles. What else for the Libra spirit? If it doesn't, like, if a person can't respect your morals and your values, even if you have none, you have to look at the situations and the things that you putting yourself through, and then what you like and what you don't like about that. This is how you learn and you gain morals and value and overall respect for self. You have to learn how to tell people no. You have to start setting boundaries. You got to get serious, sis. Because you could definitely be allowing yourself to fall in these situations where there are, you know, numerous people, like whoever, like the Scorpio, for instance, could be having you and somebody else, you know what I'm saying? They could definitely be outside a lot, but you know what I'm saying? You definitely have to say no. when it comes to your wish fulfillment, because you're not going to get it. It's going to be exactly what they want it to be. So the Knight of Swords is in reverse. Like, this got a lot to do with you settling. Don't settle. Especially when it comes to your happiness. This person, this energy is kind of like, it's given like repressed. So like, it's one of those situations where there's not a lot of words being said, but if we meet up, you know what's going down type shit. And I could be wrong, but hey. Definitely, you know, one of those situations they could have been, that started up from like, we met up, we liked each other, we did this, we did that, but it's not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, what you would think it's going to be. And if you decide to go forward with this after this, then you definitely is not learning a lesson. So take this shit with a grain of salt and focus on you. I don't show myself in the camera a lot, but I feel like people need to see me so they can see how serious I be when I be saying this shit. Like, come on, sis. The Ten of Wands is here when it comes to carrying other people's burdens. Like, it's time for you to focus on you. I cannot scream that shit enough. You see what the fuck my shirt say? I don't know. I don't care. And my all-time favorite part, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You gotta stop caring. The Two of Swords is about decisions and being blindfolded and that stalemate, that stagnant energy, just staying stuck when you know that this person is leaving you out in the cold. You've been left out in the cold before. Like, if you stay with this person, they could have kicked you out. Like, left you homeless type shit. Like, you probably know what it feels to be homeless. I definitely feel like you need to communicate your emotions. You could be connected to a fire sign because fire keep popping up. But fire is just what that is, putting that fire up under your ass to make you do what you need to do for yourself. So you definitely need to communicate your emotions. If you need to take you a trip or get away from where you at, because I don't want to be I'm gonna be real discreet with the location. Get the fuck away, and I ain't playing. Because you trapped, you feel stuck, and you're confined to, you know, this feeling when you don't have to be. You in control. And that's how we gonna end it. You in control. Like, you got a lot of karmic energy, a lot of bad energy around you. Y'all don't be listening to me. Y'all do not be listening to me, man. So you definitely are in control. You got to change your thought process, the way you move. Everything got to change. You are the magician. You got the power to, you create your own reality. You got the power to have, and you deserve to have whatever you desire as long as you know it's yours already. As long as you can believe it's yours already. It took me 2 years to get out of Mississippi. And not one point of time that I denied that I was never going to make it back to where I wanted to be. So you definitely have to keep on manifesting, keep on praying, keep on believing. And another thing is, a lot of people be scared to talk about God and they read. Not me. You got to give your problems to God, because you keep trying to fight these battles with yourself. And every time you try to fight these battles without God, it never works in your favor. So God is saying, Holy Spirit is saying, surrender. Clarify these messages, Spirit, please, and thank you. Clarify these messages for the collective. I keep saying, be accountable for your actions. Fact. I keep saying, don't be fooled by temporary lust. Kind of all the things that we talked about. Being controlled. Allowing this young, come on, cuz. Not this young nigga. Very low vibrational. You got to remove yourself from that type of energy, man. It's not healthy. I think this is what your problem is. Maybe you feel as if you won't have that type of love that you desire. And you can. But it all starts with you. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. I can't scream that enough. Self-love is the best love you can give yourself. If you don't love yourself, how the fuck can you love somebody else or allow someone to love you? Especially properly. You know the difference between some proper love and some bullshit. I think I need to name the reading, this reading. Let me write that down. Knowing the difference between proper love, bullshit. If I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget. Let's see. It might be time to relocate. Somebody isn't listening to you because they think they run you. What else here? Thank you. Thank you for these messages. Don't react without facts. Excuse me. Be accountable for your actions. What else? Your pride get in your way every time. This keep happening. Like you must be reacting on some hothead shit. Like that cocky, rebellious energy could be yours as well. Especially if you're dealing with your baby daddy. You keep popping on that nigga. Stop telling people your business. And that rose quartz is definitely going to help you heal from that childhood trauma. Maybe you got abandonment issues. You know what I'm saying? It definitely plays a role when your dad is in your life, but he's not there like he should be. And so I can honestly understand. I mean, I can't speak for how my dad was with me, but I can honestly speak for what I've seen and experienced, if that makes sense. And how certain women end up when they got like a part-time, or a half dad. And I'm not saying that was your daddy, but, daddies play a big role in that girl's life. That's all I'm saying. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas.